Alright guys, welcome back to Sky Factory. This is going to be episode 3. Do a quick tour of some of the stuff that I did off camera, and we'll take a look at this. In the last video you saw I had this red cube for the energy production. Let's go take a look and see what I've done since then. I went ahead and I took out a lot of the nether rack to stop the fires from burning. Just the sheer fact of I tried to move the lava around, wasn't working the way I wanted it to. Fastest way to stop the fire burning was go ahead and shut that down. I did fill in this back wall with blue. I think it's going to look very nice, and I've got some plans for how I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to set up individual things here a little bit for the cobblestone generation, for the setting up for the lava. But I did get this mostly finished. It's missing one more row on each end of this for the crucibles. I had some of those made, but instead of installing those, I went ahead and decided that I was going to do this differently. I set this up where it was going to be running through. Here you see we talked about I was going to do straight across here. I was going to actually do, slow down so I don't run off of this. This is where I was going to build my magmatic dominoes. I didn't have anything on it yet. I had the platform already pre-built out, and I had a couple of lucky cubes I got through some loot bags. Opened those up, and it was devastating. One of them was full of creepers and compressed creepers. I died a couple times just trying to get that squared away. Lost a lot of stuff. Build there, but put another thing there. Go grab a fence. That might be why stuff spawns there. This is where I did my ore production. Like I said, I was going to set that up for ore production. That's that chunk. I'm going to make it look like a coal block there. That looks different than the coal blocks that are in this texture pack. You can see right here, they look a little bit different here, just because I like the texture of this, but that is the Minecraft standard texture for coal block. These are anti-blocks and just painted black stone, smooth black stone. Inside here, I've already got some stuff set up. I've got my induction smelter here, which is for making, throw my ender pearls that I get in here with some iron, so I get some item conduit coming soon. This is still running for a little while because I've got this filled with cobblestone that was coming out of here, and then right here it's turning it into smooth stone, so I'm getting a chest full of smooth stone. I thought the induction smelter was the best way to do that. Set this up here with pulverizer. This pulverizer was taking I need to leave that out because that's part of what was keeping it from doing anything else. This pulverizer was taking cobblestone and turning it into gravel, and then these are automatic sieves, so it's running through that, and then it would run sand through this one because sand is a byproduct that it gets, and it is filling up these chests. Was going through this one takes. There's my chicken. My chicken's lost in the corner over here. I got the chicken from using the chicken stick and hammering some blocks. Wanted to go ahead and accomplish that. It took me almost 3 full stacks of cobblestone hammering to get that one little chicken hiding there. So I'll get a safari net later and I'll move him into my chicken farm. So for right now he's safe right there. This one is taking turning cobblestone into gravel, and then the gravel is going into here and turning into sand, and then the sand is sieving through here. I got 2 barrels here set up with a reservoir I made, filling water and turning it into witch water. If you take sand, I'm going to take a couple blocks of sand. Let's do the 8 blocks. It's more than I really wanted, but 8 blocks of sand. If you put sand in a barrel with witch water, it automatically turns it into soul sand. And since they're right there, they're already transforming it back into witch water. So now I got 2 blocks of soul sand. So I can go ahead and put soul sand in here. That soul sand sifts through here, and that's where I get some of my other items like nether quartz and stuff like that. So that's what that is for. I just haven't fully automated that yet. This was running AFK for a very long time. If you notice, the day count says only 53. We are way past 53. It was at 140 something, 130 something last time I looked, and I needed it to be higher than that. But well, I didn't need it to be higher than that. It was higher than that. It was up that way, and ended up dying due to it reset its time due to this chance cube. So I've got this chance cube here. Oh, Safari Net I put in there earlier. I forgot about that one. I got from these. I also got some golden bags from the Safari Nets as well, or from the chance cube as well. But I am not going to be messing with those yet. I'm going to leave it right where it is because it was not very fun. So not quite a full stack of diamond. So let's see. Emerald, crushed gold ore, powdered gold ores. Let's go ahead and take all the gold ores that I can out of here because I'm going to need that for setting up more crushed gold ore. No gold in there. Okay, broken gold ore. A little bit there, a little bit this. Not enough on that. I need blocks of gold for making the armor. Is that gonna be enough? Okay. So let's take a look. Alright, so I did that way, I should have done it this way. So that's 16. 16. This is going to be enough to make everything I needed to make, but we'll see. And I might end up having to just sit here and sulfur. Okay. Alright, so let's put all this in one of these chests here. Alright, so we're going to make the next level, and I started this, this is smooth blackstone, just like on this side of this. This is going to be a chest. I'm going to end up making my ME system here. I converted this farm right here. I grew some rubber trees a while back so that I could get everything I needed. So I've converted this farm right here to run just wheat. And I've got this farm over here. It's my magic farm, and it is running just Manencio. So I'm getting all my Manencio. I got automated harvesting, everything else. So I've got these two running as fast as they can, automating harvesting. The wheat right now is just turning into pure. What's the word I'm looking for? I've got a little, let's go downstairs. We'll take a look at that one. What I did is I went ahead and put power, instead of having power into each system on its own, I went ahead and put power into, well, under each system. So this one is making, I've got seeds here, and my wheat goes straight into this loot recycler. So as soon as wheat gets harvested, it goes in here. I get 37 loot bags. So I can take those and turn those into epic loot bags and just keep building them up. And I've got a chest here, so I keep moving them over, and crafting table there. So what I need to do is I need to head back upstairs, and I'm going to go, I've got all this gold I need to process and turn it into ingots and blocks. If I had this a little bit faster, let's see. I don't think if I put, I'll risk 9 in here. Let's go ahead and let those melt down. Don't think iron and gold will turn into anything. So I've got 10 ingots here of iron. Go ahead and get a couple of those out while we wait. And sit here and just do this for a little while. This is going to take some time, so we'll be back with this after I turn all of this into ingots and bars. What we're going to work on is turning and making the Zvico Armor. That's one of the things that I needed to do looking at our block here. I went ahead and crafted an iron seed. I got enough iron to do that. I used some of my diamonds to make that. The last thing I need to do in this first set, I do need to do a couple things here. Make a watering can, make a mattock. So I'll do those as well. Make some Zvico armor so that I can make that. And I did have a mob farm, like I said earlier in that last video. I did take it down, so we'll build another mob farm. But I've got everything done and part of the Stone Age done. I just need to turn something into metal using Tinker's Construct for that. So we'll do that. Good. Alright, so get these last few iron bars out of here, and then just so that I have my iron, only 4 more ingots, so not too bad. And we'll continue this process with the gold, and we will be back after that. So I will see you guys in just a little while. Hey guys, welcome back after the break. If you noticed some changes right here, I went ahead and got rid of these chests and I moved everything. And I've got the new armor. I am one step away from the Zvico armor. That's the next one to get. I needed to get a couple more things before I could make that happen. I did do some automation over here. If I can walk backwards here. I built the redstone clock, which allowed me to go ahead and build all the blocks that I needed. It was added some more levels to my thing here so that we could get this. It looks like I need a little bit more iron in there to finish that one out, so we will get some iron in there soon. Looking at what we did while we were gone, this black box here is the framework for what's going to be a chest. I don't know if you can see it from the distance, but let's go ahead and take a look at what we got here. I did go ahead and get rid of all of these chests. I did get enough blaze rods to go ahead and make 2 ender chests. So I have 2 ender chests, one here and one in my mob spawner that I built back. I got the ME drive, ME controller. These are all just 1K drives, which I'm going to be making the next set of drives soon and probably pull all this out. But I am slowly filling these up when I went ahead and moved everything over. So you can see I've got quite a lot of stuff being moved over to here, getting gunpowder and rotten flesh and all this stuff. So I might have to throw in a filter here just to get rid of some of these items, but getting a lot of this stuff going. I need to make another ender chest so that I can put my block right here back in. If we go downstairs, we'll take a look at see how I got this set up. So let's go take a look at that downstairs. Alright, so what I did in keeping everything with its own little power source, and some of the loot bags I got from my recycler, I got enough stuff to make a capacitor bank, so I made 2 capacitor banks, one here and one in the stone block right above it. I also went ahead, it's probably done now, yep, there we go. Made a cobblestone gen here with just 3 crucibles firing off 5 magmatic dynamos, and I just wanted to keep that as its own independent lava source for these things, so this keeps its own power, because the last thing I want to do is have my system go down. Let's check over here real quick for loot bags. 18 loot bags. Let's go ahead and we'll pull those out and we'll throw those in our storage system. I can keep going. This chest here. Yeah, I've already pulled everything out of it. I thought I did. I went around all of my random chests and tried to go ahead and pull everything out. I did hook up that pulverizer right there so that I could grind up this Certus quartz. Got my block here. Got to finish this one out. Hopefully in the next couple days I'll be able to finish this out. Get another, I moved all of the blocks that I had here I did kill the power, so there's no power to any of this. All I did was just I knocked out the flame and let it roll out. So looking right here, not fall off there, that'd be terrible. This took a lot of work to get it up that high and then get it built up that way. But it is my spawner. Got some green clay. I got one more block here. Gonna get some more green stained clay here. And this is going to be my mob farm. As you can tell, they're falling down. You can hear them dying below us. We are gonna have to run all the way back to here. So let's run back real quick. I went ahead and jumped projects that I was working on to get that done because I wanted to get that Zvico Armor, or at least get a division sigil, so that I could make some stable and unstable ingots and maybe make a babble ring where I could fly one way or the other. I wanted that power of flight so that we could get that done. Let's see. Keep going, keep going, keep going. This is the room. All right. Ooh, I didn't realize I didn't finish this floor. I need to finish that floor up. It is a little loud in here. You just hear him dying left and right, left and right. I've got just some of the open block tanks that we had left over. I went ahead and brought them over here. Miscounted, so I got one left. Might put that back in my system. So let's go ahead and let's put this back in the system. This inner chest is hooked up to it, so everything goes into here. You hear him dying. So I don't know why it does this with the floor, with the lighting. The way I have it lit makes it kind of a dungeon sound. But that's where my that is what's right above us here is the where all the stuff's being processed and powered. But cut across from here is our ME system. So this is the downstairs. This is the basement level for everything. I'm gonna make, as soon as I get a couple more items, I'm gonna up from the basement here, taking a look, get some elevators to go around and different places. But let's see, kill mobs automatically. That is what's happening right there. You can see it on top from this angle when the sun is out. I don't know if I necessarily am going to fix that. I got some half slabs up there. Let's see. Green. Are there any green half slabs that aren't like that? I don't want to do whatever that slab is. Is there green? It's a stair. Stair that looks like a half slab. So that'll work. I can do that and go put that on top after I can fly, because I'm not going to be able to get back up there unless I build a really tall scaffolding. But I am going to finish building this out. I've got a little miniature creeper in my hands, and I've got sketchbooks. So I'm working that one out so I can get that pixel art right. I need to finish some of my other ones before I move on too far to that. I just want to go ahead and get that set up. So I think I'm going to finish out off camera the coal one here, and maybe together I'll get all the material together, and maybe we'll build the chest here together on camera so we can get that one done out. I'm not going to keep this right there off to the side. I'm going to figure out how I want to build this out and get everything placed inside of here. Also going to be doing a rebuild on my wheat farm, because my wheat farm fills the whole chunk, and with the way that we were doing these builds, that's too big. I needed to bring it in so I could build the size inside the chunk here. I'm gonna make it look like a cake the way I plan on it. So gonna be using sand, and I think there's a pink clay. Is that a pink stained clay? Pink rock wool. Pink wool and clay, which means there has to be a pink clay. That's the wool and clay, and that's a rock wool. I don't want to do anti-blocks. Oh, or page down, there we go. Pink wool, pink quartz, pink block, pink stained clay right there. Okay, so we'll do that. I don't think this is the cake that I'm used to seeing. I think I'm gonna make it look a little bit more like maybe like this chocolate cake, but with pink topping. Excuse me, it's almost 1 a.m. now, so I am probably gonna stop recording for the night, and we're gonna take a look at some of these cakes later, and we'll work on that trauma cake. Interesting, wheat flour. Ender cake, we do have to make an ender cake, so we are going to make some cakes, golden apples, use some eye of enders, and that's how we're going to get to the end so that we can actually move forward. I might get lucky and be able to get some of this. If not, I've got cattle over there, we'll make it happen. So other than that, that looks like it's going to be it for today. Yeah, so you can see it even at night. So I'm definitely going to have to, when I can fly, get up there and change that. So that's all I got for today. We'll do a lot more on camera later. If I've got more chicken, no more chicken. I'm going to have to move my chicken and figure out where I think I'm gonna have to move that whole thing, and I'm gonna do it right across from here in this chunk. So let's take a look at this. Yeah, see, I've got this one's gonna be the mob farm, which it already is. Keep that as the building, and I gotta rebuild this one. Magic crop farm, wheat farm, which will be a cake. Yeah, I'm gonna just move this little thing here over here. I don't know why I haven't moved that platform yet. So I'll move that platform, and we'll build that up. I think that's gonna be my animal thing. I might make that one look like a barn. So off camera, I'm going to finish up our coal block here, and I won't do any more work on here till I can fly, because that was a pain to set up the way it was. I died a couple times getting it set up. I just happened to being set up, there were so many that spawned and died the way it's built that I got tons of experience very quickly staying around building the bottom of it once it started spawning in. So I think we might end up having to move this little guy. He's nice and safe where he is, so we're going to keep him there for now. I do have an automated farm that I will build for chicken. I'll probably build it right across from the mob farm. So, looking at our build so far, doesn't seem like a whole lot of progress has been made, but we'll get that fixed very quickly. Now I've got this set up. I'll connect these and rebuild this platform off camera, and then together we'll build the chest and finish moving everything around. Hopefully by then I'll have enough ender pearls. I think I need ender pearls to do the elevators. Oh no, I needed wool. Wool was what was slowing me down. So that's going to be it for today's episode, and we'll get this squared away, and we'll see how this is going to be set up in the next one. I may definitely, like I said, I'm going to finish this block, and we'll get everything set up to start on this block to finish this one out. It's going to be a lot of work, but I think it'll be fun to do on camera. Definitely going to have to probably time lapse some of it because it does take quite a lot of time to build this wall. Planning it out took me a while to plan it out, and then to pick the blocks and the colors and get it set up right, and then to research because the block in this world doesn't look the same as that. So get that vanilla Minecraft block. I spent probably 30 minutes planning out my 30 minutes, about 3-4 sheets of paper to plan out this thing. And so I got his top started built. I think he's going to face the way that we're facing now. But the way that I'm building his feet, I don't like it. So I'm going to dig it up and take a look at it. I was building it as a pixel art, but I was building it as two double, I guess double scale. So for every pixel, it's 4 square blocks to make a bigger pixel. Their feet are 4 blocks, so this is 8. But when I cut it down here, it's 8 is actually right here. This is 7. So it puts me short. That's 14 blocks right there. 14 blocks right there. So the reason I did it was looking at this way. They're more narrow, but there's a gap between the feet. So I think I'm still gonna end up putting it, maybe leaving it 14 wide and then doing it right here or so with this block. So it'll be about that wide. So we'll see how that looks, and we'll get that worked out. And it might not be perfect, but I think it's going to look outstanding when it gets done because it is going to be that tall. And so that is my automated mob farm back in, chunk loaded, everything's there. You see it fills up the entire chunk. So that is going to be great, and we'll see what we can do with that, and we'll catch you guys on the next episode. Please be sure to subscribe. Got new videos. I'm trying to get them out released every Monday, so if you're watching this one, then I've got another one coming out next Monday. So we'll take a look, we'll see what we got, and I will see you guys next time.